Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Book Table. Take a moment, wherever you are right now, walking, resting, or just listening. This conversation is meant to slow you down. At The Book Table, we don't rush through ideas. We sit with them. We turn them around. We ask uncomfortable questions. Because some ideas don't change your day, they change your direction. Today's episode is inspired by a book that has done exactly that for millions of people around the world, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This book is not about becoming rich overnight. It's not about tricks or shortcuts. It's about how people think about money and why most people were never taught the rules. Joining me today is Robert, a voice representing the core financial ideas inspired by the work of Robert Kiyosaki. Robert, before we go into details, let me ask you something very simple, but very important. Why do you think money causes so much stress, even for people who work hard and earn well?
Because most people were taught to avoid thinking about money. They were taught to obey it, fear it, and chase it, but not understand it. From a young age, people hear phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," "Don't take risks," "Just find a safe job." Over time, these ideas become beliefs.
So the problem starts early.
Very early, before people even earn their first paycheck.
The book introduces two fathers, not as heroes or villains, just as voices. Why is this contrast so powerful?
Because most people recognize both voices in their own lives. One voice says, "Play it safe, avoid mistakes." The other says, "Learn by doing. Mistakes are part of growth."
And both sound reasonable.
Exactly. That's why the book is effective. It doesn't attack people. It shows choices.
Let's talk about education. Most parents want their children to be educated, so where does the system fail?
Traditional education teaches how to be good at following instructions. Financial education teaches how to make decisions. Most people graduate knowing how to work, but not how money moves, grows, or disappears.
So they enter adult life unprepared?
Yes, and then they blame themselves, not the system.
Let's slow down here because this is the core idea: assets and liabilities. Why do people struggle so much with this concept?
Because it goes against emotions. People want comfort now. Assets require patience. An asset may not look exciting at first, but over time it quietly works for you.
So wealth is silent?
Very often, yes.
Many people believe that if they earn more, life will become easier. Why doesn't that always happen?
Because expenses rise with income. When people earn more, they upgrade their lifestyle, not their assets. So stress stays, only the numbers change.
So freedom is not about income?
Freedom is about control.
The rat race is one of the most memorable ideas in the book. Why does it resonate so deeply?
Because it describes a life that looks successful from the outside, but feels exhausting on the inside. People run faster, but stay in the same place. They don't stop to ask, "Why am I doing this?"
The book talks about understanding systems, not fighting them. What does that mean?
It means learning how money is treated differently depending on how it's earned. Salary income follows one set of rules, business and investment income follow another. Understanding rules is not cheating, it's intelligence.
This idea makes many people uncomfortable. Why?
Because learning feels slow. Earning feels immediate, but short-term comfort often creates long-term struggle. Skills stay with you. Money comes and goes.
Fear appears many times in this book. Why is fear such a powerful force?
Because fear stops learning. People avoid risk not because it's dangerous, but because it's unfamiliar. Education reduces fear.
Many people tie their identity to their job. Why is that risky?
Because jobs can disappear. Skills and mindset stay. The book encourages people to separate who they are from how they earn.
Who benefits most from this book?
People who are curious. People who question, people who are willing to feel uncomfortable for growth.
Why is this book still relevant in today's world?
Because financial pressure is global, and financial education is still rare. Technology changed, human behavior didn't.
If someone remembers only one idea from today, what should it be?
Don't spend your entire life working hard without first understanding the rules of the game you're playing.
That's a powerful place to end. Thank you, Robert. And thank you for spending this time with the book table. If this conversation made you pause, think, or question, then it did exactly what it was meant to do. We'll see you next time.